Ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ, ShadowAfterDream, and we are here to talk about AC Black Flag, and also some news about the next GTA 6, and probably some event that maybe is happening in the next week or so. And I just got like confirmation right now that Metro is getting announced like the next week. I think it's like Metro 2039 or something. But man, we have a lot to talk about. Shit. Let's start by little. So, as we know, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is going on, and man, I still didn't finish my Resident Evil playthrough and stuff. By the way, I just finished to edit my part one of the playthrough, and I just released like yesterday or something, and man, it's not going well. I can tell you that. I spent like weeks editing that shit, and it's not doing well. Nobody gives a fuck, but it is what it is. I mean, if you wanna check out the Resident Evil playthrough, giving like me a little bit of strength to the channel and stuff, give it a like, or just pass by and stuff and just say hi or something. You can check out the link below that I'm gonna put in the comments and in the description as well. But anyway, this is not about Resident Evil. This is about AC Black Flag, which is getting a remake, and we are basically very scared about what's gonna be going on with this game. Like, is things are gonna change? Is things are getting better, or is things are getting worse? Because as we know, the reputation with Ubisoft is not the best right now. So yeah, man, like it's like a 50-50 bet with Ubisoft. But let's be honest, with Ubisoft, the most that I can say about it is that right now, man, like the path for success is like straight. But Ubisoft always loves to go right and left from now and then. So to kind of guess where they're gonna go and stuff, is 80% of chance that Ubisoft, at least today, is gonna fuck it up. Because the decisions that they've been making and stuff, like even though it's not like probably close to being the worst, it's still really bad. Like, it's still really goddamn bad. And with the worries that people have right now with video games changing and stuff, with remakes and all that, they should learn by now that if you mess with the game that people love, and they have like a memory of the game being great as it is, with the story being as it is great and stuff, they should know that if you mess with that and make it worse, you're gonna get fucking years. So my guess is that they already learned their lesson with not just themselves, but also with a lot of other companies messing with their own stuff and making worse, and just getting fucking in the ass by the decisions that they decide to make. I think they know that very well, and I don't think they're gonna fuck things up for the most part. Now, I heard like a news right now recently, like just recently, like a few minutes ago, that they're gonna be introducing new characters, for a new cast of characters for the AC Black Flag. Now, if you ask me, is this for the main story? Is this for side missions? Is this for expanding like a new, I don't know, maybe a side quest or something? I don't know. I don't have any idea. We're only just gonna see that in probably the next week when they release a trailer in a showcase of PlayStation or something. But I don't have any idea. But they're gonna I don't think, at least for the sound of the news, like if I would have guessed, I think they are adding new characters because they wanna put more side quests. They wanna expand the game in a better way, where you can have more content that actually makes sense or something like that. But here's the catch. This is me guessing that they are smarter than we think they are. But you'll never know. With these companies, man, you'll never know. They probably are dumber than we are, and they are probably changing the story in some way and making a new character to maybe spice things up. But the problem with that is that you have a big chance of fucking things up, and maybe putting a character that nobody cares or nobody likes. But I'm not gonna say that they are going to do that. I'm not gonna say that they are not going to do that. I'm not gonna confirm anything, because as you and as me, we don't know. But we can just guess, And if we go to with the reputation of Ubisoft, it's probably not looking good. But I'm very confident that they gonna nail this one, because again, man, this is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Like, this is basically one of the biggest. Like, they know that they fucked up. They gonna fucked up. Like, people gonna get mad at them and stuff. But yeah, man, like, for the most part, I can tell you what I kind of want to see for the game, because I want the best for the game. I want Ubisoft to succeed and go back to the golden days like most companies and stuff, because as we know, like, these days, like, companies like to fuck things up. They like to wanna try to know what is best for you, and not always go well as planned. So what can I hope for the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake? So what do I think they could improve in the game and stuff? I wish they do more with the cities, not gonna lie with you. Like, it's cool to go around the city, go into a shop and actually entering and seeing the layout of the shop and stuff, and going and buying and selling the animals that you hunt in these islands that you go by and stuff. Or maybe selling treasure and stuff, or something new, like selling treasure and getting more money than the ones you are finding in these islands in the chests. Because let's be honest, opening those chests and just finding like $2 and $100 and stuff like that is not very exciting. Let's be honest. Like, they could put something into like, I'm going to this island and getting into this cave with my ship and my crewmates, and I'm going to open this chest over here, fight some bandits and stuff, and find a new armor or something, Maybe in the layouts of the new Assassin's Creed RPG. And I know, when you hear like Assassin's Creed RPG in the same phrase or same words as Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake, you probably get scared, because some of you don't really like I know that some of you don't really like the RPG ones. I like it for some reasons here and there, but I also don't like it for some other reasons as there. Because the RPG ones, they do some things well, but they also don't do some things much well compared to the OG ones, which you can say like is immersion. You could say like that, but I feel like most Assassin's Creed have a good feel of immersion, like depending on the place that they are setting in and stuff. But I don't think they need to mess with that. But I feel like there's some things of the RPG ones that they could learn and could bring to the to the game, besides just ignoring all the good stuff that they put in the RPG ones, and they could just forget about it. Like, the graphics are obviously one of them, like, because as much shit people give like Assassin's Creed Shadows, man, I gotta say, man, Assassin's Creed Shadows is basically the best looking Assassin's Creed game, like, of all of them. If you take into account the change weather, the weather system, how the world changes when it starts raining and stuff. Like, imagine seeing Assassin's Creed Shadows type of rain, like style of rain, the graphical fidelity of the rain in like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, when you go into the ships and stuff, and you see all the details of the ship getting wet and all that because of the storm. And man, going to see the like, I just can't dream. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly as I am thinking, but I can dream, and I can dream that Assassin's Creed Black Flag graphics, like the waves, the storms, are gonna be as massive as I imagine them to be, or even as big as, you know, Assassin's Creed Odyssey waves. Yeah, man, like, this is one of the things that I also want as well for the remake, like, new better weather systems, new waves, maybe even a little bit bigger, just so we can feel more hype when we are challenging some ships for battles and stuff. Damn, I almost ran over that guy over there. I was not even looking. Anyways, but yeah, man, like, I want to feel like I want things to be improved, you know. I mean, we all want that, but you know, with Ubisoft, it's like, bro, are we gonna get what we want? Like, that's the question. And I feel like right now with Ubisoft is like 50-50, because, you know, as much as Shadow is shit on, I love the Japan setting, but I still feel like they could have done better. Like, for the most part, they could have done, you know, way better with the map, but I still like what we got, you know. Like, at least when it comes to the feel of it, when it comes to the feel of the map and stuff, like, I still, what we got was really decent, and I hope to see at least the fidelity that Shadows have for its graphics, for its world, to be kind of give a little bit, you know, give this passion a little bit for the Black Flag as well, because I mean, this is an iconic game, man. You can't go wrong with that. Like, just make the same game but better, you know. And I know some people want some different changes, but man, as like, if you are Ubisoft and you know that you fucked up a lot in a bunch of stuff, just like Konami, man, like, just give it the same game but improved, you know, better, with more options, and maybe a little more content, like, I mean, like, new content and stuff, because people gonna appreciate that. Like, and if you do that right, like, with the reputation that Ubisoft have, like, they need that more than anything, man, more than anybody actually. Like Konami, like, they didn't give a fuck. Like, they could have keep doing their own gambling stuff, like their own, I don't know, their own rob your money type of game for the rest of the company, and they probably would still be fine. And nobody asked, it's not like nobody asked them like to come back and do like a new Metal Gear remake, like do like a new Silent Hill stuff. I mean, yeah, people wanted that, but they did not need to do that, but they still did it, you know. And I feel like Konami right now is in a way better place than whatever they were in a few years back, you know, like 3 years back when Silent Hill 2 and Metal Gear didn't even come out, you know. But I'm hopeful, you know. I love Ubisoft games, you know. I'm not like these people that love to hate every single time that Ubisoft drops something. I'm hopeful for them, but you know, I also gotta say some shit here and there. I also gotta say some shit, but you know, man, I'm just a guy that is fan of a franchise that, oh, I thought, damn. You know, I'm just a guy that is fan of a franchise that this company that is not the best created, and you know, I want to see the best of them. I want them to go back to the golden ages and stuff, and you know, do like a good game after another good game and after another good game, and hopefully keep the 10 score streak like Kobe, and just keep scoring and stuff. And I just hope the better of them. And yeah, man, one of those things, yeah, that I wish they put in the game is, you know, more content, like improve it, graphics and stuff, of course. Now with the combat, I'm 50-50. Like, yeah, it would be cool to have improvements. It would be cool to do more, to be able to do more takedowns here and there, because, no, not gonna lie, when I was playing Black Flag, for the most part, it was really rare for me to do like a takedown and stuff. And I knew they were in the game, and I knew they were cool as fuck. But it's like, I just didn't get too much to do the takedowns, which were really cool every time you do it. But you didn't get to do much of it because of the simple fact that you need to be really specific. Like I saw like a tutorial of a guy doing in like on YouTube and stuff, But it was like, bro, you gotta counter like this and that, like, but you gotta really wait for everybody to do like a 4 attack at the same time. But sometimes they not even do it. So I hope that in the game they improve the time that NPCs they would attack you at the same time, so you can get more of the takedowns and stuff, you know, because man, doing takedowns in Assassin's Creed, like multiple takedowns, is really fucking cool. And I hope they improve the combat in that sense of like, oh man, I wanna do more cool stuff and all that kind of shit, you know. I hope they improve in that aspect. But when it comes to the gameplay itself, like the difficulty of it, I'm like 50-50, because as much as I like the new combats of RPG because of how challenging they are and how cool some moves you can do with it, I still love the Matrix kind of like waiting for the guys to attack first, because you just feel cool, man, doing the gameplay and stuff. And I know that people don't like it, you know, when the game is too easy, but I feel like sometimes games are too easy to make you feel cool, to make you feel like you are overpowered, like you kind of like Neo from the Matrix, like you are the chosen one, like you are the guy that's gonna beat this guy's ass if they fuck with you. And look, I was talking about weather, right? And it's starting raining over here in the Crew 2 and stuff, and man, I really love playing the Crew 2 and just seeing these rain effects just come up and stuff. Just because it's cool to have this on a background for the video, you know. Anyways, but you know what I mean, like, I still wanna feel cool in the game. I don't feel like I'm punching the guy 50 times and they still not down, they still don't die, they still don't feel the heat or stuff like that. I hate the these RPG aspects, and this comes back to what I don't like about RPGs and stuff. And I hope that Ubisoft knows what we want and they be careful with it, you know. Make the game feels like we are badass, but also don't make the game too easy. That's what I want. And yeah, man, I hope I'm hearing things about they are expanding these islands, and that's really good. That's really fucking good. And I hope they do that, you know, because it's better to have an improved game, the game that you always feel used to play, feel familiar, but also feel way better, like feel like Resident Evil 4. And look, there is something that I don't like about Resident Evil 4 Remake, that there is some cut content that I feel like it would be better if they just put it in the game and just made it better, you know. Like, you don't need to cut content, you just need to made it make sense into the story. And with Black Flag, I think most of the parts of the game make sense to the game, so like keep it, you know. And if you feel like you gotta improve something, just improve it, don't remove it, don't cut something, don't cut content, because that just make people mad, you know. But I don't know how good Ubisoft is financially right now, because, you know, I'm hearing something about the stocks are falling, Ubisoft has been cancelled, but then again, like, they still doing their own stuff, so it's like I don't think I'm that concerned about that. But I hope them the best, you know. I hope them the best. Anyway, let's move on for something quickly, because I don't want to make this video too big, which is the GTA 6. You know, I promised you guys that I would react to the GTA 6 trailers, and when the GTA 6 trailer 2 came out, at one point I even did the video reaction to it, but man, it was so scuffed that I decided, you know, I probably gonna get a lot of views if I do the GTA 6 reaction. But you know what, man, this video is so bad. Like, I'm putting my camera in the side of the couch. I'm not even reacting straight for you guys to see my reaction. I'm reacting sideways. I'm reacting to, and I'll probably the video, like the video when I first did it, which was like I think a few years ago. Actually, if not like last year, basically, when they delayed the game, I was like, man, this video is so scuffed. They're not even gonna see the trailer when I do the reaction and stuff, when I post the video and stuff, and this video feels so scuffed that like, nah, I'm not feeling like posting. And because of that fact, I didn't do any of the GTA 6 trailers because I didn't know how. You know, I didn't know how to synchronize the video with the reaction because, you know, I don't have the resources to do like capture the screen of the, you know, PC and stuff while I'm reacting to it, and you know, give you guys the actual reaction, synchronizing with the video and stuff. And I didn't know how to do any of that. So I'm sorry for not, you know, giving you guys the GTA 6 reaction as you guys deserve it. But I promise that if GTA 6 release a trailer this next weeks, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be the one I'm gonna do it. And I hope you guys are there to watch me and stuff, you know, give my thoughts about it. Because I mean, if you guys want my thoughts about the last trailer, I think it looks great. Like the trailer 2 at least look better than the first one. You know what I thought about the first trailer was? It felt like AI, not gonna lie to you. It felt like AI a little bit because of how good it looks. But I felt that like the first GTA 6 trailer was AI, but I was really scared to say that because I knew people gonna be mad at me. But I think the second trailer was way better. Like it was way better. It felt like it had like a characteristic of its own. You know, it had like I think the art style, even though it is like realistic as much as possible, it felt like its own game. You know, the first trailer felt strange. Like it felt like AI in a way. But the second trailer was much better because I think it shows like what the game was actually gonna be, and it actually looks way better than the first trailer. Not gonna lie to you. But anyway, man, like if GTA 6 drops next week, I'm watching it. Just like right now with the Metro trailer, which they already confirmed they're gonna drop the trailer next week. They're gonna be dropping, and man, I'm still looking to finish the Resident Evil marathon that I'm doing because yes, I'm playing the games until the Resident Evil 6, I believe, which was the latest one. If we don't talk about the Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8, but I don't have those games, so we're gonna stop to the 6th one. But yeah, man, the Metro series is also one of those games that I'm also looking forward to make some live stream with you guys. You know, make a series, because those games are very immersive, and I don't know how much immersive they are, but the little bit that I played from Metro 2033, man, the game is really immersive, and the game is the oldest one, if I'm right. Like Metro 2033 is the oldest Metro game, and man, it feels really good to play. Like it feels really, really immersive. Like I learned some mechanics and stuff. Like you can put your mask on. I don't know when, and I don't know how for, like why for to put the mask on, but I mean, the fact that you can put the mask on every time, it just feels immersive. You know, it's like a little details of that. And I know that Metro is supposed to be immersive, but like it's good. I wanna play the games to feel how immersive it is. And I have the trilogy here with the DLCs and stuff. So like I think it's gonna be a really good stream game to, be playing with you guys and stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited for those games as well, GTA 6 and of course Metro, which you're gonna I think is gonna be dropping trailers like next week. So I mean, man, this month is looking crazy. Not gonna lie to you, bro. There's a lot happening on this month, so yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. And of course, also what I wanted to talk about as well, the Forza Horizon 6. And the reason why I want to talk about this game specifically is because, well, one, I like racing games, and well, second, I'm playing one right now, as you guys can see. And third one is that it's going on in Japan, bro. And I like the Japan, I like the Asian culture, and well, I'm have a bias, just like Luke Stephen has a bias by Assassin's Creed Egypt and stuff, and God of War going to Egypt and stuff. The same way that he has a bias with anything Egypt, I have a bias with anything Asian. And that can include Japanese stuff, Chinese stuff, and culture, dragons, Black Myth Wukong, and all that kind of shit, because I think it's really fucking cool. And I did like back when Xbox and this Microsoft first showcased Forza Horizon 6 with, I believe, the new Fable. I did a reaction to the showcase of that, and well, I lost the whole footage because I pressed to record, and my cell phone, for some goddamn reason, it likes to fool me sometimes. And when I press to record things, it doesn't actually record. So I've been reacting to the thing like for hours and hours, standing, because I don't have a place to sit with the notebook on. And because of that, I've been reacting and standing for a few hours, and it just wasn't recording. Even though that when I pressed the button to record, it was told me that was recording. And I don't know if that's because of I didn't have space on the management or something like that, but it just wasn't recording. So yeah, man, so if you wanna hear my thoughts about Forza Horizon 6, I think it looks great. Actually, I think it looks really great. And the fact that we finally have like one of those big budget games that are actually going into Japan and exploring the drift in those areas and stuff, and being kind of like very accurate to the place that they are being put in, those cars and the gameplay and all that kind of stuff. It's really interesting to see actual high budget racing game finally exploring the places inside of this underground racing stuff in Japan. And I think that's really cool, and I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm gonna react to the latest Forza Horizon gameplays and stuff, but the ones that I've been looking recently, it looks pretty damn good, man. I can't wait to play that one day, But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to say that thanks for checking out this video if you made it this far and stuff. And I just want to say for you guys to please, I want to ask you guys to check out my new latest, Resident Evil 2 remake playthrough, because I spent like weeks editing that stuff, and it's not looking like he's paying off, and nobody's like. I had to there was a time that I even recently had to re-edit, kind of like re-upload the video, because YouTube was not okay with me, killing zombies and stuff. And because Resident Evil 2 remake is so detailed on that aspect, I have to censor it and maybe kind of give you guys like a light version of the video and stuff. So now that you guys have like a censored version of the video, you guys can check it out now. Because YouTube just later they warned me about the video was age restricted. And because of that, I was just, I just edited the video like 3-4 days after, almost like a week. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. So check that out. I'm gonna put the link in the description and also the link in the comments. And yeah, man, I'm really hyped for this month because there's a lot. Like I just got a notification of the Godzilla sequel for the -1. Is releasing like this weekend, like on Thursday. And I'm really hyped, bro. There's a lot of shit going on right now, and I can't wait. Now there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot in my mind. So I think that's gonna be it for now. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things is happening. Metro is happening. Maybe GTA 6 is happening next week. Godzilla is happening next week. Goddamn Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and maybe a new state of play is happening. Now that I remember, oh shit, now that I remember, yeah, state of play. What do I want to see if there is a state of play happening? Man, I want to see the Wolverine, of course. I want to see maybe a new Uncharted, because there is a new Uncharted being rumored, which I forgot to mention. There's a lot of things going on, not gonna lie to you. And yeah, maybe there's some of the things that I want to see to be revealed, of course. There's other things as well, like maybe a new Mega Man game. Like, I have a theory on the Mega Man franchise, but that is a video for another day. But yeah, like, there's a lot of games that I kind of want to see it, but I just forgot the name, and because of that, I'm not gonna be talking too much further. So yeah, that's all I want to see right now. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ, Shadow After Dream, and yeah, damn, this video is so long that I just arrived in the Golden Bridge over here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ, aka Thomas Johnson, and I'm out.